All right, now we want a few of these little homemade
Balls of delight.
the balls of delight. I tell you, we're making a family show here. Hi, I'm Marion.
And I'm Silvia.
And today we are doing street food, one of my favorite food genres in the whole world. And I'm going to be making a very classic Bangkok street food noodle soup. We're going to do some prawn balls. We're going to have some Chinese char siu barbecue pork.
And I'll be making calamari, an Italian classic, crispy, crunchy, golden, delicious. They are so easy to make at home.
Okay, so why don't we get started on my dish first, because this needs to simmer away just for a little while, and yours is super quick.
Super quick.
So I am going to doctor up a store-bought stock. So that's my stock there, and I want to
is it
get
a chicken stock?
It's
or
a chicken stock, yeah. Now I'm just gonna get some ginger, and because I want to do this fairly quickly, I'm going to actually just bruise this ginger a little bit.
Step away.
So I'm going to get that into my pot, and then I want a few little cloves of garlic.
Ooh,
again.
A woman with a knife.
Don't you mess with me, Silvia.
No, I won't.
And I have a little secret ingredient that I use. That is a couple of little pieces of star anise.
Oh.
Now you won't really get a big flavour from this. It's just sort of in the background, this little fragrance that you get that makes it extra special. So a couple of those. And then I've got just some pork bones, like just pork ribs. You could even use chicken bones. Now I want a little dash of soy sauce and then a little pinch of salt.
Oh.
So that just needs to simmer away for about 30 minutes.
Okay, which gives me plenty of time to prepare, cook and eat. Now, when you buy calamari, I would suggest that you don't get frozen ones. So I just buy fresh. I try to make sure that I get them whole, and then I beg my fishmonger to clean it for me. And what you want is tube and also the tentacles, because these guys are gonna hit the hot oil and go all crunchy. Just cut them into rings. The reason why I have chosen small-sized calamari is that they are just a lot more tender. The smaller you can get them, the better.
And so is this a street food that you would find in particular to parts of Italy, or?
Yeah, I think mainly in seaside towns, you'll find there's...
Oh, I'm just imagining a glass of wine, Italian sunshine, some ocean.
An Aperol Spritz. This is super easy, and look, all the work done, basically. I'm just gonna toss them in here and coat them, and then I'll shake off the excess flour, obviously. Now, when I said I wanted to pimp this up a little bit, what I meant was I am going to add bits and pieces, for example, red chili, and this is not a super hot chili, and I'm gonna do the same with the garlic, and I'm just basically gonna keep them in the skin and bash them like so.
Nice,
and
this
drop
is all
them
just
in.
going to go into,
Everything
so the
goes in.
garlic's going to fry in the oil as well.
And they are going to perfume the oil as well. And I'll do the same with lemon, just very thin slices. And I'm actually going to test the oil. I'm probably going to use a parsley leaf. Or what I want is a good sizzle. So that's not it. But close, very close.
While you're waiting for that oil to heat up, I'm just going to scoop off just a little bit there.
Yeah, there's not much at all, is there?
Smelling so comforting
It
already.
is. Okay, I'm gonna try the oil and see if we are ready. Just a little parsley leaf. Okay, I can see that the oil is ready now. So I'm gonna shake some off and just drop them in the hot oil. Check it out.
Look at that sizzle.
Yes, just a couple more. I'm gonna pop a chili in as well, and the garlic. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing that I'm hungry.
For a change.
I'm always hungry.
Just move them around ever so slightly. I just want it to turn
It's a lovely
little
light
pale,
coating, isn't it? It's
golden.
beautiful.
Yes, I can see I can add a couple more while that's happening.
I'm just going to check on my little soup here. It's looking good.
The other tip I've got when you're making calamari is make more than you think you need. That's fantastic. There we go.
Ooh,
look at all this
look at
crunchy
that.
bits.
Now that's exciting. I love that. I love this idea of putting the chili and the garlic in there.
It's just a beautiful
Yeah.
flavor that you're adding to your oil. I'm almost done here.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I might get my little prawn balls.
Oh, you blitz them.
I'm just going to blitz them all up. I've got a little bit of sesame oil. I love to add a bit of sesame oil. So I'm going to add a little bit of cornstarch and then a little bit of water. Okay, oh, I want a little bit of salt too. The salt's going to help with that bounciness as well as adding flavor. We want this to be quite a firm texture. Okay, so I'm just going to empty.
Oh, I can smell it now.
The sesame
so
oil.
strongly, yeah. Okay, I'm about to drop in some parsley leaves and the lemon. Just basically dip them in the flour. Okay, now that's good.
That lemon perfume is lovely.
It is, isn't it? There it is. And the parsley. Tear off the leaves, coat them in flour. And these are just the final touches. We're ready to go. Ooh. That's the parsley. There we go.
Just keeping us on our toes, making sure.
Quite literally into a dance. Okay, well then let's have some calamari now because they're ready. I'm just gonna season them with a little bit of sea salt and freshly ground black pepper.
Nice.
At this point, we're just gonna pop them onto a plate and you get a little bit of everything. You get the chili, you get the crispy calamari, you get the tentacles.
Such a beautiful plate.
Squeeze a lemon or the garlic skin that falls off the garlic.
Garlic. I've got.
I'm just gonna eat off the plate.
The garlic is beautiful. I'm gonna try some of this fried lemon.
It's such an easy and festive dish. Everybody's gonna be happy to have it.
Oh, I'm happy.
They're gonna love you for
I'm
it.
very happy.
There we go.
All right. Well, we can just keep picking at that
Pretty
while
much.
we're making our soup. You could strain this. I'm just gonna ladle out some of these big chunky pieces. They've done their job. They've made our stock super tasty.
I'm gonna try some of that pork. It seems like a crying shame to leave it onto.
Why not? I always do. Whenever my mum's making stock like this, I always eat this.
Oh, that's a nice snack.
The cooked snack.
You know why it's beautiful? Because I can actually taste the star anise.
I am going to pop my little prawn balls in there, and they're going to flavour that stock as well. They go in there, and they're just going to be like chewy little pops of prawn as you're eating your.
I don't think there's anything
soup.
better that I can think of than having chewy pot of prawn.
Okay, so just let those simmer for a few minutes. So these are fresh egg noodles that you can find from an Asian grocer. They're usually in the fridge section. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to add into there actually is some choy sum. So you always have a little bit of greenery in your noodle soup as well. Okay, so that water is looking nice and bubbly, so let's put a handful of noodles in. Okay,
Oh,
so
that's almost done.
exactly. So I really like to keep an eye on these because there's nothing.
Do you want me to do it? You're a bit awkward there.
Thanks, Silvia. That's lovely.
I should be right at home with scooping up some noodles.
All right, so I think they're looking pretty
Okay.
good. So let's pop. Even if all of them go into one bowl, I'll divide
Okay,
them up.
equally please.
Yes, okay, maybe.
You know, I'm Italian, I'm partial to noodles, okay? And then the vegetables go in?
That's right. So we want to put these in here.
How long for?
A little bit longer, maybe 20 seconds, 30
Oh,
seconds.
like
okay,
blanch them.
Now we're good. Now we're
Wow,
good. Yeah,
amazing.
Really quick.
Oh, you
Because-
really have to keep an eye on this.
Exactly, 'cause we just
Don't pick up your
want-
phone now.
Yeah, we just want them to be still crunchy, but just that slightly bit, just a little bit wilted. All right, now we want a few of these little homemade
Bowls of delight.
balls of delight. I tell you, we're making a family show here. Now, I'm also going to add some Chinese barbecue pork. This is something that you would definitely get at the street stall. You could just pick that up at a Chinese restaurant if you want.
Can I try one?
You can.
It's so tender.
I do have a video on how to make this on my YouTube channel if you are interested as well.
Oh, I am interested.
Yeah, so you get a nice sweet. Yeah.
It is really sweet.
Okay, now soup goes in. At the noodle soup stall, you would have these little seasonings on the side. Just a little dash, and I want a bit of chili powder. Now that's optional. And there you go.
Should I say cookbook?
You should, very good. So you want to mix it all up together.
okay.
Get it all. This is the way you sort of get everything mixed
okay.
up.
This is my kind of food. Oh, that's so good.
You really got to inhale a whole lot of air as you're slurping the noodles. So you really got to it's got to be a.
All right, I'm trying. Let's see. Let's see if I can learn from the master. I'm gonna slurp here, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, keep going. I think you need to suck harder.
Then you tell me. At least English is my first language. What's your
There's
excuse?
no other way to put it. What other word am I going to use?